So this is day 2 and of working with Simon. Simon was pretty badly injured in a pit bull attack last week at the park, yes. And look how much better you're doing. So Dad, tell me, after working with him, because we worked almost an hour yesterday, did you notice any difference after we finished working?
Oh yeah, he was much better. He's playing with his toys yesterday, starting to run around a little bit. Of course, we can't let him jump yet, but he was much better. He was happier.
Happier. And you noticed his movement was easier?
Yes.
Was he a little bit less on one side than the other, so he was a little more balanced between two sides? Did you notice that?
Yeah, he was. He was even on both paws, and he was even, he's still shaking hands with his left hand and everything.
Oh, good. Okay.
And he puts pressure on his left paw and shakes with the other one. So
okay.
He's real good with that.
Okay, good. So I don't want you to say anything that didn't happen. Tell me the truth, yeah? So.
Even my wife was amazed.
Oh, I'm so glad. Come here, big boy. Okay, so I'm just going to say welcome to mi casa, and I'm going to just check him out a little bit. See, actually, someone has to do research on dogs versus humans, why dogs improve so much quicker than people do. Because I saw that smile. Because his rib cage is much more balanced today on both sides. Remember yesterday, one side was like a brick, I had mentioned.
Right. He's been laying on the one side ever since.
Right. Yes. Was he lying on the other side again last night separately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing that little by little, but last night was a little more of difference, I guess.
So we talked about the circle touches, but the way I'm guiding him with them is through movement, right? So I'm not just moving. What I'm going to teach you is you do the circles up and down his spine and outlining areas of his body where you go clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't matter. Whatever you sense that works for him is good. Hey. You're itchy. But I'm going to do it in terms of movement. Big boy. So his back, now he's calming down. See, all that licking was him being concerned about me touching the back side. The back side are extensor muscles, and those extensor muscles can be related to fear, which is why people who have a lot of anxiety or stress or fear laden that they hold in or they let out, whatever, end up with back aches and back pain. And no different than a dog. Remember how we talked about yesterday that painting of the lion on, is it on the dog or the antelope? I can't remember. It's a huge, huge painting, I think in the Louvre in France, where the lion is attacking on the back of the animal, and the back of the animal is going like this. And so what we talk about is the back side we're not so aware of. But when we get attacked there, then the fear and the muscles extend. They get hyper extended back here like this. And so I just want to show him, yes, that he can be completely safe with me. Completely safe around his extensor muscles. Because after all, usually the dog, when they go for the neck, they don't go for the throat when they're facing the animal. They kind of get them from the side. Does that make sense?
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they catch them from the side, so they get them from the back, like that. And so I want to make sure that his whole backside is safe. So again, remember how we talked about my whole hand is in support. So now, today what I'm doing differently is I'm making a circle and I'm drawing it up. lie down? Lie down? You're just 1 year old. Yeah, you're just 1 year old.
Last month.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Mr. Puppy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Has he been itching? Like licky, like his skin?
Yeah, we've been giving him Benadryl. Helps the itching, and that's what the vet told us. It's good for him.
Not good for them. It just makes them less reactive. But it's not a good thing for them because it's a drug. Yeah. So it just helps ease the itch.
Right.
And makes them sleepy. So we need to find out what's causing the itching.
Needs a bath after this, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He needs a bath. And I still would add a little more fish oils. I know you got the fish stick, but I'd like to see you get omegas. And it happened to be yesterday, I was at Sprouts, and there was a woman selling Nordic Naturals, the fish oils, and she said that at Mother's, you can get the Nordic Naturals fish oil just for dogs and cats. Because the people version always is fragrant with lemon or lime, lemon or orange. That's it. Yeah. Come here. Come here. No, who's your puppy? Who's your puppy? See, I'm the puppy. The puppy. But that will also help his healing. People with arthritis, animals with arthritis, hip dysplasia, skin issues, all kinds of issues. The really good fish oils, not just the fish sticks, but the fish oils are really potent in the DHA and the omega fatty acids. Will help that. And I'd like to see, because that's going to help him heal faster, and that'll help him with not needing to lick. And then you'll see you can get him off the Benadryl. You'll be able to swap him to the point where he gets a little bit of a fishy problem.
We only gave him a little bit when he had the cone on and he couldn't.
Absolutely. You need to do what you need to do to keep him comfortable. Absolutely. So I'm not against that. I'm just saying, let's get him to the point that we can get him even healthier. Because as a Cocker Spaniel, he could be a little shinier. He's shiny and he's silky. He could be a little, he could be a little shinier. I might add probiotics to his diet and the Nordic Natural fish oils for pets. Be on the blankie. So if you want to come in a little bit close, and you can maybe see a little bit better. So you can see I'm taking him, I'm supporting his rib cage and supporting his backside with my intention that everything between my right hand and my left hand is completely inside his body supporting him. So when I take him with the movement, I'm not just thinking his skeleton, but I'm thinking all the organs, all the connective tissue, everything in between, everything who Simon is. All the way between one side and the other. So you see I'm taking him through movement. So you see there's two ways right here I can touch him. I can make the circles and I slide, right? And I can draw back the image in his nervous system, all these areas in his body. Because you have to know that the injury doesn't just take place on the part that with the skin that was torn open, but that it also, the contracting of the muscles all the way up to the shoulder and the back are connected with it. Does that make sense? Now look what else I can do. I can go like that and pull it up. And then it down. And I can take the whole area, go up. Yeah, that's Mocha. Put your head down. You. Huh? Oh, good. Nice. You see how I'm moving him? By the way, notice how much more comfortable he is for me to touch the hind end. All the extensor muscles back here that we said are associated with being attacked and fear. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I